Up today I have a little piece of spoon-fed chocolate-covered Loveliness, or I guess in this case, titanium-covered Loveliness. This is the Thrunite TI, and I am not one to call flashlights pretty, but this flashlight is pretty. It just is. It's polished titanium. It's a nice light. I like the look of it. For a while I've been carrying the TI3, and this light, well, both of these lights are the same essentially, but these lights are so small that I'll carry this in my pocket and it just slides right in there. They both slide right in there, and they're so small that I forget that I have it, almost to the point where I'm afraid I'm going to take it out of my pocket, or forget to take it out of my pocket at the end of the day and run it through the washing machine. But heck, if I do, they're IPX8 rated, and I've run those types of lights through washing machines before and they come out fine, so I guess if I do, not a problem, but they are just so small that I feel like I'm going to forget it in my pocket. But that small size is great when you need to carry sort of just enough light. A lot of times I'll carry this during the day when I'm not likely to need to light up a whole alley to look for a bad guy. Or sometimes if I'm going to carry I carry a second light sometimes, a brighter, more sort of tactical-ish light, a 200 to 300 lumen light. And then I'll carry something small like this, or a lot of times to work I have almost exclusively now started carrying the TI4. Look for a upcoming titanium version of this. Looking forward to that one myself. But these lights are great because they're so darn small, and even if you don't want to clip them into your pocket, this pocket clip does come off, and there is a little lanyard hole right here that you can use as well. Here's how it comes. There's the cardboard covering that comes with this, but the little tin, and inside the tin there is the little information pamphlet thing. And then they also include a little keychain, little lanyard, extra O-ring, and then a couple extra pieces here that you can use to clip it on, and then this little clip and ring here that you can use. Get that all out of the way. This light goes for $29.99. I will put this link down below to Amazon. You can check it out. It runs on one AAA battery. Unscrew it here. There's an O-ring right here, and then the AAA battery goes right in there. There's a little spring down the bottom there. There's no problems with this light rattling around, and it screws back on. The way this light works is just a simple twist on and off. So you twist it, comes on into moonlight mode. How bright is that? I believe that's half a lumen. It will do that for 115 hours. And to get it between the modes, you just twist off and back on. Moonlight up to 12 lumens for 6.3 hours, up to a good 162 lumens for half an hour. And then there's also a hidden strobe that you get to by clicking through the modes twice. There you go, there's the strobe. Pretty much you just cycle through it 6 times and you get to that strobe, 160 lumens. It will do that for an hour. It does have memory, so that if you leave it on, let's get to something bright. If you leave it on for more than a couple seconds, I believe somewhere between 2 and 10 seconds or so, and then you turn it off, it should come back on to that same brightness. Beam pattern on this. Up close, it's got a focus beam certainly, but as you back it up, the beam gets much more diffuse. I'm now about, I don't know, 3 feet, 2.5 feet up off the table here. And nice diffuse beam, 162 lumens. When you are in a dark room, this is going to provide plenty of light. And again, during the day, when you don't need all that much light, that small piece of 162 lumens is a great option. You could use this medically, I suppose, although I more so use the TI4. Check that one out. But otherwise, when you need just enough light in a small package, in a pretty package, the TI from Thrunite is a fantastic option. Check one out.